Did I not even do that? Never mind. Well, I'll try doing this for now. Comment. How about his eyeballs? Oh, that's right, I didn't actually draw his eyeballs. That's his nose, but that's the point. The point is, this is the last thing I should be having to draw. Boom. There we go. Well, anyway, that's the end of that part. Doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. Anyway. Let's take you out now. Anyway, the thing is, I'm not really good with talking or trying to draw. I don't... What is term? I just can't do that. Anyway. I will color the nose. I will color... there we go. I'm not sure I'm doing. This is supposed to be an ice digimon. Oops. Actually, this one's supposed to be a bit darker. Boom. Ooh, back up again. Come on. Screw it. Never mind. Who cares? Good. Just checking something. Damn it. I'm not really good with stuff like this. Let's see, let's go here. Back down here. And try to make it colorful. Woohoo! There we go. Whoops. I don't understand. Yay! No. No. Take that. And then I just need to go like this. Well, anyway. Layer 2. Pew! Oh. There. That gonna work? There we go. Now I need to do this. Just smudge it all together. There we go. Make it all darker. Do 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 do. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Zoom. You know, in my head, I was thinking about this one show called The Orville. I was watching random segments of it on these stupid YouTube short stuff, and I was thinking, show again. I know what the show's supposed to be. It's supposed to be sort of like a parody-ish off of Star Trek itself. I don't know. It's just so weird. The thing is, from all the stuff that was created by whatever his name is, actually, I think The Orville is probably one of the better shows that I like. It needs to be a little bit of white, I know that. Let's make it more like that type of white. Or let's do this. Huh? Oh, it's blur. See, that's the problem about this program. I keep forgetting that down here you have a pen and you have a blur thing, and then for smudge, and you have to click here to switch. Good gravy. There we go. I'll just go up to here. Boop. Ta-da! Look at that. Maybe I'll do a little bit right over here. Actually, I'll do a little bit like that. Ta-da! Pew! Pew! Anyway, this time we burn again. Let's make this a bit bigger for all this. Let's make this back up a bit. That's weird looking and gross. Anyway, that's supposed to be ear. Still have that in the pink side. A little bit more. A little bit. Yeah, right. There you go. What if I hit this? Oh, haha. Ba ba ba. Nobody asking which way. Let's make this a bit darker. Whoop. Do do do. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just close this line up for a second. There we go. And then I go and yay! Look what I did. See those people up in the wearing suits too? They work here too. They do. Anyway. Let's I was reading something about ice. If you're gonna try to make this thing ice, it's supposed to be, you know, like super angled properly. It has to be, I forgot, very few colors, sharp, bright colors. Make this one supposed to be a bit darker, like so. That's the same thing like about down here. Oops, sorry. It's actually right here. Whoops. But first, there we go. There we go. Oh, and then make this bigger. Yeah, this right here is supposed to be sort of like ice. And I have the original reference picture on pencil somewhere. But one thing I do know is that I don't know how to do anything about ice and rock. Anyone who ever watches my videos, if they ever do, I'm just asking for help from anything. Just advice, suggestions about what you would do for certain choices. But no one seems to really care about giving help. Let's see. Nope. Nope. This one. Did I do it again? Like always, it's always gonna be. Oh, here it is. It's always the last one I always find. Here we go. So to do this, I'm gonna go here. According to what my picture says, you know, something that's definitely wrong. To do this right, I need to make it smaller, and then go. Okay. And then I need to go like so. I also need to go like this. And then I need to go this way. Then I also need to do this. Oops. And then I need to do this trail, and you go down here. And then you just go boom, 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 boom. And then that's what the picture shows I'm supposed to do. But again, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I also do know one thing, that for certain types of ice there is a little bit of white like that. So let's put the pin and do that part. And let's try the shiny part there. And let's make this shiny here. And let's do this. There we go. Then let's blur this bugger. Again, probably wrong, but let's back up. Again, just looks like crap. Like everything else I try doing. Everything I do just looks like garbage. Boop. Do, do, do. There we go. There we go. Let's actually do this. Do, 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 do. Let's hit you. And then I can do this, and I can do that, and I can do that. Okay, and then I can maybe blend it. There we go. Let's go back for a second. I don't know. I plan to do the same thing the other one. I do know this one needs to be much darker because it's in the farther back leg. What if I do this? Make this bigger and do this. Whee! That shows nothing. Whee! Blur it out. Okay, well anyway. This is supposed to be like a giant piece of ice. And technically there's supposed to be something like I don't know. And it's supposed to, whoops, that's too big. And that's what that's blurring it. But here we go. We can do like this. We can do this. Okay. And then there's it's going like so. And then there is this. And then of course there's this line that's supposed to technically go like so and down. And then everything else is supposed to be maybe that color. Ta-da! That's pointless. Whee! Let's blur this. That's too much. That's definitely too much of the blurrable attacks. Let's make this so much about 40. Let's make this about 80. There we go. Not that really helps any better. No, it doesn't really. But I'm still going to punch the whole thing with, well, after I do this one. File, save. Let's see. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Oop. Good. Okay, that goes like that. And of course that goes up like that. And that goes down like so. Boom. And then of course this goes down and then this goes back up. And then of course this goes down and this goes back up. And that's that. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Different types of blues everywhere. What if I do this? Boom! Oh wait. The collar. Well, that one and that one. Ooh, back up. Actually needs to be darker. So I need this. That one in the back. That one in the back. And technically this is supposed to be an ear. As far as I remember. Then we can go hit that one, and then we can hit that one. Yeah. Then we can do this, and then we can go and draw this. That thing colored pretty good. That part's stuck with, yeah. That thing needs to be closed up actually. But this is a collar. Let's make this a little bit brighter. Ta-da! That's so weird. No, that's wrong. Wow. What does the blur say about it? It says partially good, partially bad. I think I'm going to make his face. Zoom in, smart guy. There we go. I think I'm going to color his face like. Whee! It's gone here. Yeah. Boop. There you go. Make this a little bit like that color. That might help a little bit. Not really. But then again, I can't do anything with any of my ugly skills. What up with something? Maybe I did try writing something about this story. I thought maybe I could try making these characters. Let me do this for a second. Ah, there we go. I'm not the biggest fan of the smudge one. That can actually work. Yeah, take that. And then I'll continue with the blur. There we go. Anyway. It doesn't look too bad now. Looks less terrible. The problem is... the problem now... I don't know. Boop. Boom. 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 Ta-da! There we go. Blur time. I'm not really sure what the problem is. I mean, the problem is me drawing in the first place. Then I was watching a video and then someone was talking about your ability to do certain things, and this one guy, he was a rapper, he wanted to be one of the best of creators, and that meant he was supposed to actually study more things, and he wanted to do country and do other stuff. And then someone came up and said, and then someone's reply was, this guy made his own video, and he was recording himself doing that, and he was basically saying, hey, whenever you do anything like that, you have the right to actually oh, that's right, because that's not here. Anyway, you do have the right to actually do things, but just you don't have to be classified as the best artist. In order to be classified as a good artist, you don't have to do everything like hip hop and rap. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to. But some people do think that it means you have to do everything. You have to learn how to sing country. You have to learn how to draw this, and you have to learn how to do CGI, 3D, 2D, paint, and that's the thing. I'm only best at knowing how to draw with a pencil, period. In the story. There was nothing else to it. But it would be good to actually have someone with different, be able to do more than just art, be able to do more than just acting or writing novels or do certain things. But sometimes that's all you can do. There's nothing else you can do except write the stories that you can write. And some people think that's fine, good enough. Oh. No, not that color. Hey, that's alright-ish. Is that good for Glacia, whatchamacallit? I don't know. Let's clip this one. I'm going to try doing some shading. Not that I know how to do it either. Since it's like this, I'm going to try having the lights go this way. So basically I need this, and this, and then this. Actually, that I can't touch because that's supposed to be an ear. So I'll make this like that. But anyway, just so, yeah, just, I don't know. Just because you want to do certain things doesn't mean you need to do things. And just because you can't do things doesn't make your skills that you have trash. I guess this is my point I was trying to get up to. As I said, see, I have ADHD and I just can't really talk while I do certain stuff. Let's see, let's do a little bit of pen. Let's put a little bit of whiteness right here. Right here. Whiteness right here, of course, and right here, and of course right here, and oh, definitely right here. Let's put a bit of whiteness right here. Boom. Ah. Ah, shoot. Blur you up. There we go. And then make this side a little bit darker. Yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. Cool. Make this a little bit like that. Boop. Do 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 do. Bada bing, bada boop. Now I'm gonna blur you up again. Ta-da! Look at that. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit more white on these fingernails, or claws. Oh, shoot. I don't... Hold on a minute. Zoom in. Ah, I see it. Let's see what to do now. Oh no! Time to blur the baddie. Do 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 do. Woohoo! That's. Let's put that down to 73%. There you go. But of course, I still need a little bit of, at least right here. Yeah. It's a little bit of white right around here. There we go. I'm gonna talk to my cat. What would you think? You know, he might actually talk back. What do you think he'd say? I'd say you would be a butthead. Anyway. Then I need you again. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 4. Okay, let's put this down. Yeah, right there. Okay. There we go. Boom, there we go. Take that. Oops, that should have been a layer too. Oh well. See, I always keep forgetting, when should I do layer 2? When should I do that? Again, I'm not good with digital art. I'm not good with computer stuff. Especially since this is a M-O-U-S-E. I don't think you know what it spells. Me neither, because I'm apparently a goofball. It spells my wrist hurts. There we go. That still needs some more white though. This one needs a little bit darker. This thing needs to be white. Or at least that color was blue. There we go. Let's put this right here. Let's do this for a second. Boom. You go there, you go there. That's wrong. Yeah, of course. Boom. There we go. Pow. Ha ha. Blur this guy up. I don't know. Make this one slightly darker, so I guess I'll continue with this color. Oops. Pow. There we go. But here's a question. If you could talk to animals, any animal at least, I'm not sure which one though, if they are willing to talk back, I don't know. What to do? Well, I do know I need to put this a little bit blurry bow, put this on the blur bow. Oh, okay, that's reflection. Oh, I need to do that down too. I do need to fix that ear. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at now. Like I said, I can't do eyes, I can't draw rocks, I can't do anything. It's just simple, boring flip colors. You go there, which makes you a little bit darker there, which means you get zoomed into. And then I do this, and then I go here, and then I just boom, there we go. And then I just need to just fill you in, and then technically what I could do is do this actually again. There. There we go. Boom. Let's see, the blur baby, this. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know. I will put a little bit of lightness right there. Right there. Oops, not that much light. Maybe on the skin, or the fur, I should say. blur you up. There you go. Let me show you something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Oh. I'm going to make this like a little bit darker, and I don't know, I guess I'll just be done after this since I don't know what I'm looking at. So I'm going to go back here, or maybe go over here too, I don't know. I'll just keep that on for a second. So you make this a little bit darker, yeah. And then I'm just going to boom. Okay. Maybe put this one like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's an idea. Nope, wrong. Got that right. Just need to click that connection. Good. There we go. There we go. Go back to brush, go back to blur, and then we just. There we go. Make this a bit bigger. Just brush, 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 brush. There we go. Let me see if I can just. Nah, it's not doing much. Who knows? Oh well, let's see if I can just lower the opacity to maybe 80. Now I know that one looks good. Probably the only thing that the color looks alright. You know what? Let me fix the color a bit. Make you that darker. Yeah. Oops, need the pen. Yeah. Good. Oops, that's not good. Make this smaller. Okay. That's the best I can do with what my brain is telling me to do. Oh well. If you didn't enjoy this, then go ahead and tell me that I suck. Okay. Goodbye.